In this video, I will be showing you how you can use Facebook ads to drive a lot of traffic to your website. Now, obviously, Facebook charges money to advertise your content on their website, but trust me, the amount you end up spending on this website is a lot cheaper than the amount you end up making from it. So there are a lot of options for Facebook advertisements. So in order to access it, all you have to do is just go to the top bar, click on this arrow, and then simply click on create ads. It will take you to this page which has a lot of options available. You can use Facebook ads according to your goal. So if you have a post to boost, use this, which we will be using. If you just want to grow your likes, just use this promote your page. If you have a video and you want to get views, you just use that one. So there are a lot of options, that you can just play around with and just find the most suitable one. But usually, what I prefer doing personally is using this boost your post option. Now I'll tell you the reason why exactly I do this. Well, simply when I want to drive traffic to my website, I use Boost Your Post so that my post gets viewed by a lot of other people. And when they actually click on my post, they get redirected to my website. If not all, some of them do click on my ads, which makes me money. So it essentially, the amount I spend on Facebook advertisement gets neutralized by the amount I earn from them. In fact, sometimes I end up earning more than what I spend on Facebook advertisement. Another great benefit of using Boost Your Post feature is that you tend to get a lot of likes on your Facebook page as well. So this post essentially appears on the newsfeed of a lot of people using the page that you use to promote it. So over there, when the post appears, there is an option for like your page as well, and many people tend to click on that and like your page. So in order to use Boost Your Post, simply just click on it and select whichever post that you want to boost, whichever page you want to use. So I just selected the viral website page. Now you just have to select whichever post. Now make sure it's a link post, and in order to learn how to create a link post, just follow the tutorial I showed previously. Okay, once you have selected the post, all you have to do is click on set audience and budget. Now Facebook will come up with a lot of options. Now guys, the amount you end up spending literally varies from country to country, post to post, and all Facebook advertisement is about, it's just about testing what works for you and what doesn't work for you. Sometimes you might end up paying a lot of money for an advertisement, sometimes you won't. So choose the one that fetches gets your job done for the least amount of money. I've literally got clicks on my website for 0.01 cents, and that has worked out great for me, and it can work out for you as well. All you have to do is just play around and be as precise as possible. In order to be precise using your data selection, you must see my audience insight video tutorial where I teach you how to select niche specific audience on Facebook. Okay, so over here there's an option for location, and what I want you to do is select whichever countries you're trying to target. Now keep in mind that 12 countries like Canada, United States of America, Australia, UK, ads over here would cost a lot more money than what they would cost at developing countries like India, Pakistan, or Brazil, or something like that. So The amount you end up spending depends on which country you're choosing. However, it all depends, what I usually do in order to reduce my amount. What I do is select bunch of countries, which would be a mixture of developed countries as well as developing countries. The reason why I do that is the amount I end up spending turns out to be very low as compared to when I just target developed countries. So yeah, by the way, if your website is really niche specific and is targeted to a specific location, feel free to target that specific area only. It all depends. It really depends on you. So for the sake of this tutorial, I'll just target United Kingdom, United States of America, which I cannot find. USA. Okay, why can't I find that? Yep. So I got America, then Canada. It'll also pop in some developing countries like India, Pakistan, Brazil, Malaysia. Okay, I went with Malta, but hey, you get the point, right? So the next thing that you need to do is select the target age. So usually the age group that tends to click the highest on these sort of advertisement is the age group from 18 to 28. Okay, because this age group will get you the highest amount of clicks. This is what I've discovered on a personal experience. There's no study being done or something like that, so yeah, I would just go with that age. You can also go a bit lower, maybe to 17, because sometimes kids also tend to click on these advertisements. Then you can specify the gender as well. Well, if your post is targeted specifically to men, feel free to do that. Else, if it is for to women, just do that. I usually target the language English. The next thing that you want to do, well, it is literally optional. You can go to more demographics and select relationship status, education, work, financial, home, and bunch of other things. So let's say you're targeting people who are single at the moment with your post. Then all you can do is click on relationship status and click on single, and it will be targeted. As you can see on the right side, while you're doing all these making all these changes, Facebook is calculating the potential reach of this advertisement. So it's turning out to be really good. The next thing that you want to target is the precise interest of your targeted audience. Now, I taught you how to, discover the precise interest using the audience insights tool on Facebook in the previous tutorial. So if you haven't watched that, just watch it. So I'll just put in some random stuff, I'll just target BuzzFeed, 9gag, maybe, I don't know, College Humor, and just like a bunch of websites. You can target interest, and a lot of you can target literally anything using this tool. Okay, now the next option that we have is behavior. So you can target behavior if you want, but again, it's optional and it's not actually needed for our viral website. However, if you feel that this option could help you target a much better audience, then just go for it. The next thing that I want you to do is select your daily budget. Now, I know this is appearing in Indian rupees, however, it might appear in dollars for you, euros or pounds, whichever country you're from. So what I recommend is that spending money according to your budget. Now, there was a quote that I read somewhere on the internet that if you cannot spend $1 every day on Facebook advertisement, then you shouldn't be on business. So yeah, $1 is the minimum amount that you should spend on these ads, and there is no maximum limit. It literally depends how much traffic you want to drive. So I prefer running my ads continuously. However, you can set a start and end date for this advertisement. I just run them, and if I feel that they're performing bad or I just want to discontinue them, I just simply pause them. Keep one tip in mind. If you pause an advertisement and rerun it back again, it might not perform exactly, the way it was performing before. It might perform poorly. I don't know why that happens, but it is something that I've discovered, and I would recommend that you keep that in mind. Okay, so after that, what I'll do is click on choose ad creative. Now over here, we have literally made all sorts of changes to the advertisement when we were creating the post. However, if you would like to make any changes, then do it before actually running the ad. You can also select where exactly you want to display this advertisement. Usually what I do is I do not go for right column ads, and I also avoid desktop ads, but sometimes I just go for them, because the reason why I do that is I only select mobile newsfeed, because majority of the users that access Facebook these days are on mobile. And these type of people that I have discovered this personally, that these people tend to click more on your advertisement, and the rate, the amount you end up spending turns out to be a lot cheaper when you discover ads on the right column. This is again something I've discovered from personal experience. So yeah, by the way, if you remember, I was talking about the like page button that was appearing over here. So this boost post option will also fetch you likes. Okay, so once you're satisfied, all you can do is click on place order in order to run this ad. If Facebook thinks this is suitable, then it will run it for you.